Greetings everyone, we were recently made aware as a community that a player received a ban, a permanent ban, from Warframe for no reason outside of their username. And even though Warframe's player username policy states that DE will change the username in the case that it is offensive, political, etc. It's on your screen if you want to read it. We've already covered this in its individual video. Digital Extreme simply issued a permanent ban to the player's account. If you wish to know exactly what was said in the Warframe support chains where the player tried to dispute the claim, as well as find out the real reason, go to that video. It's highly important that you do so before we continue. Moving forward though, we received a follow-up post by the player himself who shared the following. Greetings, it's Michael again, and it seems it's time to say goodbye. If you haven't heard about this situation yet, the main part of the story was written in the previous post. So I can call this one as some kind of an epilogue. After all this attention and complete silence from the other side of DE, I again tried to contact with technical support, but they just stated another one reason and closed the ticket right after, so that I can't get at least some small opportunity to answer. It seems obvious that the DE technical support at the end got confused in their own reasons for this suspension. Each agent issues more and more new reasons for blocking my account. Permanent suspension remains in force. I'm really upset, and I fear there is nothing I or anyone else can do. Unfortunately, I am not a well-known content creator with quite a lot of subscribers, and apparently it's their job to keep unwanted players locked up. And I was quite surprised that this news became popular in the Russian game media, and from the initial form it turned into DE banning players for political reasons. And I hope this is not true, because it makes a really bad reputation. I don't know who I crossed or what the actual reason of all this incident from the beginning, but right now we see what we see, and I want to do one last thing. It is to say thank you for all the support that you all gave me. You are really awesome, you are a great community, and this is my last words here, I suppose. All the players who in any way supported me in this platform by spreading the previous thread, writing inspiring comments, contacting with me in PM with words of sympathy and an offer of help, the Warframe moderators who allowed the previous post to be and were understanding about the related issues, Warframe creators who showed it to their audience, my friends who did not let me despair, and just not indifferent people. Thank you. I was in a quite oppressed state right after this incident, but good words really can inspire, even if it's all in the end comes to nothing. And I hope Wissaru, whom I helped for all this years, will grow and become a lot better even without me. We tried, we lost, but it's not the end. Thank you all for reading my story. So with that said, the post was titled Final of Absurd Situation. We received notice that there was nothing more that Michael could do to get his account back. Since that time, we received a notification on the post by the Warframe Reddit moderators who said the following. Keep in mind, they later edited this post, which is clearly stated, but they kept the original message, just getting that out of the way beforehand. At Rebecca's request, we remove pings to her with things that the community management team is already aware of. But due to some outside characters that want to make these claims about moderation of the sub, and if we're keeping information from the community managers, let me be transparent. They know. We reached out about this issue and were told they had nothing to say regarding it. We generally remove pointless inflammatory comments as well as pings regarding issues the devs know about. Original post was locked due to users in the comments spiraling in discussion regarding Russian political policy, which strayed too far from the original discussion. Users telling about their unrelated support experiences without sufficient evidence is not another way to bring up the discussion that the original post had made without this issue. We also want to be clear about the accusation rule as well. Any submission or comment that asks the community to participate in vigilante justice is removed. So that was the post that was made. The post was later edited to read the following before that statement. Edit. There was a major miscommunication within the mod team regarding DE, and that resulted in a lot of undue blame towards Rebecca and the community team. The decision to remove pings was ultimately ours, but we made an improper judgment call with our prior explanation. Apologies for the confusion and the miscommunication to DE and the community for the outcome that it caused. So, that's what they said. Anyway, a couple days later, I woke up today to find the following post on the Warframe subreddit. Reason of Michael permanent ban. And this is very concerning, so let's get to it. Hi guys, we all know about Michael, but now it seems we have the actual culprit who mockingly admitted his own involvement. And it's really disgusting. Edit, the original post was deleted by moderators because of the witch hunt, so I remove all the names but can provide them to DE. Edit 2. added a few more screenshots 5, 6, and 7 for post reapproval. Now, before we continue, it's important to note that they have had to remove the names of the player and the alliance because of Warframe's witch hunt rule on the Warframe subreddit, because naming it, we obviously will know the information, and if it's wrong, then that's a big issue. So keep in mind that the use of some, in quotation marks, and this alliance, also in quotation marks, is just the replacement for the actual name of the alliance itself. So let's get into the gist. It all started from the post written by the leader of some alliance in their own group around a few weeks before the Michael permanent ban occurs, which is screenshot 1. These have been translated, so we'll go through that now. Plan 1. Community vacation ending soon. 2. Academy development progress. 3. Recruiting monopolization. 3.1. Monopoly. 3.2. Elimination of competition by destruction or absorption. 3.2. Public negotiations with representatives of active Russian moons. And 3.3. Reaction of community to our immediate dominance. The post continues. Ironically, they are known as most toxic community of the entire Russian segment as well as their leader. He wrote that they are establishing a recruiting monopoly in the recruit chat of the region and will eliminate competitive alliances by destruction or absorbing. Soon after, we see the inexplicable Michael ban and even agents state blurry reasons covering themselves with a zero tolerance policy. And what to think? About a few days after the first post of Michael comes out, the leader of, once again, this alliance, in their own Discord channel, says that they are actually organize a raid of reports on Michael, and together with the other members of the alliance, mock him, which is screenshot 3 and 4. Screenshot 2 says the following, which is plan, final point in elimination of competitive group in VK and our role in this, and apparently they mean Wissaru, which is the clan that Michael was the leader of. Screenshot 3, 5, 6, and 7, they follow. Once again, they had to blur out the names because of the witch hunt policy. Replying to the comment, can you explain what it is all about or give a link to read? They said, you can just write that Stalin Gulag was banned. Everything will fall into place at once. The alliance leader says, well, in any way, opposition must be always and everywhere. I decided to act as it in this question. Perhaps if not we, he could still play calmly. Someone says, I laugh very hard in response. And then the alliance leader says, but it actually comes out funny. In screenshot 6, in a ping to the alliance leader, who else do you want to ban so that everyone can make sure of your strength? They say Mashiko, who is a Russian Warframe creator, and then they reply, too soon, he's making posts. And then someone else comes in with a crying laughing face. As for screenshot 7, it's a summary, need moderators, presumably in the clan, modders in the alliance. The clan were all unwashed. The alliance leader in his manner was against offensive nicknames. We laughed at the Railjack update, waiting for the update, vulgar anecdote I don't want to translate. It sounds like, aye, and he wrote a lot. It reminds me of a situation with Gara, Warframe partner who was banned by fabricated screenshots from in-game chat. Well, in any way, opposition must be always and everywhere. I decided to act as it in this question. Perhaps, if not we, he could still play calmly. I inform you that the crusade against the enemy was successful. The defeated enemy goes to shit, his commune is in disarray. The place where his ideology is promoted is under attack from their side because of despair. Creators are subject to the most severe kind of criticism, which the defeated enemy did not fall at their hands. The tactics of sycophancy did not bear success, so the enemy and allies are trying to drag away as many innocent souls as possible. Do not fall into confusion, do not show inclination towards the defeated enemy. His days are numbered, stay on the side of the victors. The translator made note that he can't translate some sentences correctly because they are grammatically incorrect from the beginning, but the main point is preserved. The post from screenshot 2 was written right after the second Michael post and his exit. Screenshot 2 says the following, which is plan, final point in elimination of competitive group in VK and our role in this, and apparently they mean Wissaru, which is the clan that Michael was the leader of. I really fear playing and spending money in this game, where any angry guy can literally permanently ban your account on his side on his own desire or by incompetence of the support team. Draw your own conclusions. Anyway, that is what was shared today in regards to this situation. And yeah, if this is true, pretty clear that's fucked up. We'll just leave it at here for now. But yeah, this is the latest bit of information in regards to this topic. Let me know in the comments section. Apologies for the rough reading. The Russian translation to English, led to that. So with that said, that's the situation for now. Yeah, look, I'm just going to end the video now. That's the latest bit of information. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.